Today, I'm going to talk to you about the topic of firing your friends. It's a hard subject, but one that is important to your progress. I meet a lot of people who have hired their friends to be a part of their business. This is common. You see them working with people they've known since college or high school or teenage years. Maybe they're even their brothers or sister. It can be a great thing to work with someone close to you. You don't have to explain your process to them as much. They already get what you're going for and cut out a lot of wasted time. But what happens when you no longer see eye to eye? How can you cut the cord and preserve that friendship? I've had to do this a lot in my career, and it's never easy. Each time I found myself with someone who wasn't advancing my business, I felt anxiety. I knew that I had to cut them loose, and it was the last thing I wanted to do. I wanted to protect their feelings, but still keep the busy going strong. I didn't want to be pulled down by compromising to their needs. My priorities were torn. Keep the business or keep the friendship? Until one day I thought, why do I have to choose one or the other? Why can't I have both? A lot of people come up to me at events asking me the same question. They tell me stories like, I've started this company with my brother and he wants to take it in a new direction. Or I started this company with my husband and we are not on the same page anymore. They believe that the solution is to never start a business with your friend or blood relative. That is not always the answer, but it's an appealing one. There is a simple, effective way to handle this type of situation. One that involves plenty of carefully selected words. First step is write down the full description of both of your roles to the business. Make sure you are as literal as possible. Don't leave any detail out. Did your partner bring a certain number of clients? Write that down. Does your partner reach out to the investors? Write that down. Did your partner suggest a color scheme on their website? You guessed it, write it down. You need to make sure that when you separate the parts of the company, that everything is even. Next step is write down everything you want to say to them. Make sure you get as detailed as possible in your letter. This kind of your Dear John letter. You won't be reading this to them, so don't worry about it. This is an exercise to get all your thoughts out of your head and onto paper. Once you do that, you immediately feel free. You'll be lifted from stress of holding onto this anxiety. You'll be better able to articulate your feelings to them in person. Third step is set up the meeting. You may be approaching this in the same way as a breakup. It's similar, but not quite the same. The thing to keep in mind is they should understand. If they're a true entrepreneur, they will get where you are coming from. If they are worth bringing on in the first place, they shouldn't yell or stir a fight. Pick a neutral environment to have this conversation. Don't do it in your boardroom or in your office. Make sure you approach this conversation with as much understanding and grace as possible. Tell them that you want to take this business in a certain direction. Outline what your vision of the company is and make sure you give them plenty chances to voice their thoughts. Fourth step is drawing out your timeline for the next year. You need to make a list of all the hardships you may face now that you're going at it alone. Start there and work your way towards your potential victories. There's a great quote I go to by George Henry Lowes. It says, "Originality is independence, not rebellion. It is sincerity, not antagonism." I keep this in my thoughts as I'm working as a solo millionaire. I kept this close to me as I had to fire some of my friends from my original business. I knew that it wasn't personal, it was business. I knew that in the big picture, I was embracing my independence more than anything. I knew that the business would need to be provided the best to survive. Having two founders fight over the direction of the company was not the answer. Having tension between myself and my friend on my team was not the answer. Making sure that my business was given a fighting chance to produce the best products for my customers was my priority. Don't be discouraged in letting your close friends and family go from your business. You know what the right thing is. You know that if they are your friend, they will understand. The bottom line is, you'll face many difficult moments on this journey, of course. Everyone's are. Moments of awkwardness, moments of nervousness, moments of fear. The important thing is knowing that you can overcome them all. Share your positive experience in the comments below.